The tennis shit, me and John had the game.
And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The
That's tough. JP for these days. Oh, you talking about you, John? Now that was fair.
They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression? 3 yards dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that.
That's all what I did. That was nice, John.
Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds. But able to get it out past the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm.
They put you, I think they put you on the person closest to the ball.
And get away for a gain.
How was that at what?
That Jack is OP. It's OP.
Next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
Bro, this thing is so horrible.
The play calling, they're locked in really well.
This route is always wide open.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. 2 minutes to play.
They just let this nigga run him.
The NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half.
Wait, didn't that time just say 15 seconds? Why is that 16 seconds?
We'll have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn.
My man in that coverage is too good, bro.
And he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he stopped after a gain of 1.
Marketella brought to the real top.
The pick up there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Oh my god.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This complete to the tight end Clay. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. The Cuban contain is too OP too. So it's like the nigga, they could drop back as far as they want to. I run up, they just break the line just like that. They just waiting to break the line. So not break the line, break the line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little.
In this case, you should tell because he sure won't need to carry your team on his back.
Here's Rodgers.
Huh?
And that is incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive.
I am, brother. He just throwing quick passes in possession.
And no such thing as one person carries the team to the victory. That's not true. Because that one person needs the other teammate just to... Alright, say for y'all say Lamar Jackson go carry the Ravens. That's not true. Because he need wide receivers to pass the ball to because he ain't always run the ball. And he didn't running back to run the ball with because he going to get tired eventually. So don't hit me with that bullshit again.
They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
How y'all do that? I'm not even in his live screen.
Offense ready to get this drive underway. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they would have time to get field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order.
Oh, how I just viewed him.
Time for audibles. You have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got?
Now Rashad Penny. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the right side here with Penny. In the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Just running,
So we come upon halftime.
and I'm trying to get close to the field goal.
Matchup, as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
It's not letting me choose a play. Did he lag? Or something?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments will
No,
made
don't kick it.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. 7 yards. With a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson buying time to his left.
Can you throw a fucking ball away, bro? Is this
down? DeMarcus Lawrence. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
There's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
it made me dive?
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football? There's no better example than what we just saw right there.
I tried to.
It's a scramble. Knows where the first down marker is. Dives for it. And
he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
What is his
This
pass
offense in
rush?
desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. But they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
They'll run with Penny. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Now it's Penny.
Oh, you're low. Oh, my God.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Penny. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can
I
only
hate
make
these
it to
fucking
the
blockers.
11.
They're
Just
so
a yard on the run
trash.
there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in.
He has this GD streak, so I have to have my safety.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points.
Play me really.
And in this league, you take points when you...
The Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. K.J. Wright came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
No, let's go. Let's go.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off near the 34. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Penny. And he went nowhere.
He sent everybody
back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for...
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Rashad Penny. Let's go.
Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good, and an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21.
He's just trying to run the ball up field.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a 1st down. 1st down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. In on the stop, Bradley McDougal. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage.
I don't want it.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there at 20 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He's doing quick routes because he's scared.
2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play.
He tried to look for incomplete.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw.
Look at him throwing quick, bro. He does the same route. I'm just gonna use my safety.
The tackle's gonna be made at the Seahawks 23. Rodgers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And down inside the 15, shy
Oh
of the 10.
my God, he's annoying.
There, good enough for a Cowboy first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Let's
Meanwhile,
go.
on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for 1 more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final.
Post-game will tell us, right, depending on what happens. They scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting...
No, I should have
rented
rented outside. I should have rented outside.
What are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Penny running right. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Penny. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Being chased out left. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Throwing now is Wilson. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Yeah.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
I'm playing.
About set for this next
I
drive
know
by the
he's gonna do
Cowboys
the wrong ball.
offense. They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Now Rodgers. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And now they're gonna get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT.
Bro, it's glitchy. It's not letting me choose my play. Yeah. What? I'm in the game. Because. And it's not.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Come on, fellas.
I did.
So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. This to advance to the divisional round.
Let's go, he missed! Let's go, he missed! He missed! Let's go! Let's go, he missed! He missed! Let's go! Let's go, he missed! He's trash! He's trash! Let's go!
Overtime in a playoff game, awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown,
No, they won the
game is
toss.
over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Short gain there to start overtime.
Almost a tester play, wasn't it? Wanted to see if the guys on defense were going to fit the gaps the correct way, because we're in overtime. So it's not just physical tiredness out there, right?
He's going to.
Are you still
No,
doing what you're
no,
supposed to do?
no, Bobby
And they
Wagner.
were up
Bobby
to the
Wagner.
task on that play.
And certainly
making-
fatigue on both
he's
sides
making-
of the football. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Rodgers now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
They didn't let
He was
me
going through his
tackle him.
progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the 41, Rodgers has got a
Bro, I
incomplete.
keep
It's
sticking
Klein.
him with Bobby Wagner, and they won't come.
Inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Elliott. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Come here.
And he went
Come
nowhere.
here.
Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
No,
Now
I said-
on third down there,
Is he
but
gonna go for
cannot
it?
connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he
Bro,
felt like he needed to make a
why
play,
he
right?
jumping?
Yeah,
He jumped.
exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
Now he's
There's
close.
nothing available there for him.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down.
Let's go. He dropped it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Stop playing.
He had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take
Stop
over
playing.
the football. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to score. It's a
Teenage. Bye, teenage. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
They are moving